Okay, so yes, I skipped my 9 a.m. today because all we were doing was watching Nanook of the North, which is like some documentary where they actually staged the entire thing, so it's not even like a true documentary. But we watched it last year, so I was like, watch that again or sleep in. I think I'm gonna sleep in. So I slept in, and now I have class in about 40 minutes, showing the the teaser change in class. I have no idea how it's gonna be received. The thing is, literally nobody has watched this video. Jessica watched it yesterday on my iPhone, and she thought it was funny, which it's not meant to be funny, so I don't know. I don't think it shouldn't be funny, but I think she said she was like laughing at herself because of like how she did it, but like I don't know. I'm just gonna like down to I want to see what people think, but at the same time I'm nervous because nobody has watched it yet, like not even Jocelyn or Emily, to like be like, you know, it could be better, or, oh no, that's actually really good, like something like that. I just need an idea, and I'm not sure. A little nervous, more than a little nervous, but what are you gonna do? Oh, also forgot to like mention yesterday, I got my Rihanna tickets for the Diamonds World Tour, going with Katie, and because Katie agreed to go, see, the thing is, nobody else would agree to go, so I was like, well, I guess I'm going alone, and I'm just gonna end up doing the whole, you know, VIP thing by myself, whatever. And then I was gonna say, I was like, what is the point of working all the time and being able to afford to do all this cool stuff if no one can afford to do it with you? Like, come on now, guys. Like, none of my friends can afford to go because they don't have jobs, or if they do, they don't have time or the desire to. I don't know, Dustin didn't want to, but I know he has a job. Whatever, Dustin. Yeah, so I'm going with Katie, and then I was gonna do VIP if I had to go alone, but because Katie agreed, I'm not gonna do VIP, and we ended up getting row 8 because it was pre-sale, so we're like pretty fucking like good shit. Updating to iOS 6, which came out yesterday, so that's pretty chill. Oh, that's, yeah, because here's the time. And it just mirrors this camera dark again. Maybe it's not, I don't know, whatever. Okay, but yeah, so they watched the video in class today, and no one had any like huge complaints about it. The only thing that they said they didn't like, well, the instructor said he didn't like, and it's the same complaint I got for my dollar loan video, is that it looks like a student film, which I guess that's good. I mean, maybe that's a good thing, is that that's the only complaint I'm getting, is like it looks like a student film, like, whereas that means everything's been shot fine, you know, there's nothing's out of focus, and like they don't have complaints about that. Like, that's everybody else, if they had complaints, are like, oh, you know, you could have cut it sooner here, this shot was out of focus, this, you know, you could have, you know, broke the 180-degree rule, that type of stuff. I didn't have any of those problems. The only problem I had was that one, the lighting in one of the parts was kind of boring, which I can understand because we shot that was like the part that I shot like in the last like 10 minutes. I had 10 minutes before Jocelyn and Nick came to pick me up, and I was like, okay, we just gotta shoot this really quickly. And then fucking touching my nose, oh my god, no. But what am I getting at? So the lighting in one scene was kind of boring, but that's okay because I just bought $100 worth of lights. I bought 2 more lights, like the one that we had. I don't think I even showed you, whatever. So oh yeah, I did, I opened it. I bought a light, so I bought 2 more of those, and then I bought batteries to go with them. $100 freaking. They're rechargeable batteries, so that's but so the lighting issue should hopefully be solved for next time. And as far as it seeming like a student film, he said like the way the killer was going about doing his business is like so student filmy, whereas for Doll Alone she was like set design, you know, focus on set design. Or Dustin, I didn't mention this, Claudia, Dustin's niece, who goes to like film school or art school or whatever in New York City, so she like kind of knows about this stuff. She said the one complaint she had about Doll Alone was that it looks like a student film, and because she's something about set design, like it looks like it's filmed on a college campus, looks like it's like that type of stuff, and so, you know, she's like trying to move away from that, and I was like, okay. And then for this, I got called a student film again because the way the killer was going about doing his business is very classic, like, oh, look, I'm a college kid, I have no budget, I have no way of doing this. And it's like, well, to an extent, I'm a college kid, I have no budget, I have no way of doing anything otherwise. But, I mean, I'll try it. My phone is unhappy. Maybe he's agreeing with me, I don't know. But, so we'll see. Like, I don't know. Yeah, okay, ooh, iOS 6 is up, so let's see what this is like. But, yeah, basically that's all I am saying is, like, they didn't have a complaint about it as far as, like, you know, oh, you messed this up, it didn't make sense, that type of thing. It was more, it looks like a student film, and as far as I'm concerned, if that's the only complaint they have, then that means I'm doing most things right, and it's just like, so he was not happy with, like, the story, really, but everything else is fine. So, I hope that, because I'm not throwing the story out, I'm too fond of the story to throw it out and scrap it. Especially since I have a teaser for it now, like I have to, I'll change it though, I'll see what I can do. Okay, but yeah, so iOS 6 update completed, so that's cool. Enable, next, no, yeah. Okay, now I gotta sign in, so this is where I turn you off, right? Unless I type this really quickly and get it in. Okay, terms and conditions, agree. I hope Apple doesn't ever watch this video and know that I didn't read those. I did, I read the Spark Notes. I didn't even do that. So, yeah. Oh, also, there's a meeting at 5:30 for UBTV, and to be honest, I'm not much of a club guy, but like this seems like the type of club that is exactly what I would want to do, so I'll look into it and see how that goes. But yeah. Look at these motherfucking geese. Look how many of them there are. There's so many. Look at this guy. Looks so cool. But really, the geese, they're the true problem. Dinner. I feel like, okay. I have this stuff like all the time actually. These are very accurate records. I know last year I like used to film dinner like I had like every meal was like filmed. I actually joked, I was like, there's a lot of conversations that I don't catch with this, but I catch every meal. So, you know, going back, I'll forget everything anybody ever said, but I'll know what I ate every single day. But, like, I haven't really done that this year, so why not get back in the swing of things, right? But yeah, so this APP, O-Bomb pen, or whatever, stop touching your nose. Okay, UBTV meeting. It was actually pretty cool. Went there, started at 5:30, went till about 6:20. Cool stuff. I think I'm gonna do it. They asked me for, you know, what your availability is and everything, and yeah, it's like kind of like sketch shows. Like they do like shows each like 10 or 15 minutes or whatever, and that type of thing. And I'm down to do that. I'm down to meet other people that are interested in this stuff, because up until right today I didn't really know anyone outside of the people that were in my, I feel like I need like a more interesting like backdrop because it's always the same fucking shit. How about this? No, this has been done before. This has all been done before, but I stand over here. This will be interesting. Yeah, no, but so up until like today, I've never really had like friends outside of media studies. I mean, Brittany sort of, but we don't like hang out or anything. Like I want like friends, like I want people I hang out with. I want people that know what they're doing with a camera. So if I ask them to help me, they would be able to help. Like, not that my friends aren't you know capable of doing that. Like, 'cause they do an awesome job. When I have them help, like they hold the lights, they you know carry the mic, they do all like they do everything I need, and they're awesome. I'm glad they're there. They help me write the stories and all that stuff. But other people that are you know as much about it as I do, so that I don't necessarily need to like direct every single thing, which I get, that's what the director's for, but like at the same time the reason these shoots take so long is because I'm the only one that's like knows what to do. Like they kind of like just need me to like coach them through everything, whereas if they like knew how to do that stuff already, you know what I'm saying, because I don't feel like saying it all. But yeah, so that's that, and dinner time and lonely, and yeah, should be it for about now. Okay. Camera's causing problems again. Sometimes the screen is like completely black and I can't see anything until after I take a picture. And then the screen turns on. So that might be a problem worth getting checked out, right? But yeah, today seemed like a really lame day, but I actually hung out with like a ton of people. I just didn't film any of them. Because Brittany was this morning, and I got lunch with Dustin. Don't think I filmed anything there. Didn't film anything there. Just hung out with Jocelyn and Moosh. Didn't film anything. Saw Jessica and Dylan. Didn't film anything. Okay, yeah, bad vlogger status right here. And that's my response to you calling me out. But yeah, so I'm gonna go. We're gonna call it a night. Okay.